can see why people are like, anime of the year. The concept is insane. The themes are incredible. Adam is emotionally in shambles. Guys, look, we're wearing matching
Godzilla
apparel. That has nothing to do with Takopi.
I know. These are both my shirts. I have a lot of Godzilla shirts, and by a lot I mean 3.
Adam loves Godzilla. He recommended Shin Godzilla to me. I love that movie. Probably my favorite Godzilla movie. So anyway, back to Takopi. I'm not gonna lie, guys. We've been avoiding this show because of how traumatic the first episode was. It was just so sad.
At the same time, I'm still really excited.
It's such a beautiful show, and I can't wait to watch more of it.
Yeah, and I just love the energy of Takopi as a character so much.
Yes.
Ariel, you know what I think it is? I think it's Takopi's voice. Whatever he says, I'm like, oh, this is just so satisfying.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
Like,
something
yeah.
It's really cute. Takopi is animated beautifully. He has a beautiful voice.
Great facial expression. It's just so cute, and it's really interesting because the show is really cutesy, especially in moments where we get to see into the mind of Takopi. And it's also really serious and heavy. But those two aspects of the show never feel like they're contrasting with each other too hard.
Yeah, that's a great point. Now that you mention it, it doesn't contrast super hard.
I feel like it's probably because the show's aware of what it's doing. So it's really intentional with how Takopi's really innocent mind is like him being ignorant.
Yes, it really feels like he's a child, and everyone else in the world knows what's going on and the gravity of it. And it's more realistic. It's just Takopi, and I think that makes it less jarring because he is an alien, strange octopus creature.
But you know, dude, in some ways, it's really like, okay, when you have someone who is depressed, it can be really rough because you can't just tell someone to have like a better mentality or anything. Takopi is really positive, but he's also really innocent and doesn't understand everything. But I feel like just seeing Takopi's mentality all the time is so uplifting, even if it's like a little ignorant. It's just so positive. And I feel like that's really amazing.
Absolutely. That's the beauty of optimism. That's the beauty of children.
Yeah. It really is amazing, though, because even if it's, like, missing stuff, it's still going towards, like, a good path.
Yes. That innocence, that optimism stops you from becoming jaded and giving up.
Yeah.
And, it's so sad, but I think that has started to get to me.
Oh, yeah.
I think, especially after the stuff I did and went through last year.
Yeah.
I think that more than anything has made me lose faith in myself.
It's really rough, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's really hard to get that back. It's really easy to, like, flow in that mindset while you have it.
Yes.
But once you lose it, it's a lot of work, you know?
Yeah.
But
now that you've said that, I'm so motivated and, like, competitive. Like, no.
I believe in you so much.
What about you? You say that almost like you know from experience?
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely, like, you know, I felt like I was really positive and had so much self-love when I was younger, and I feel like I kind of lost that mainly through my relationship.
Your
I
ex?
think, yeah. I think I've gotten better since then.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I do have a lot of hope.
That's awesome. You do still have a lot of hope. You give me hope, actually.
Yeah.
Do you want to competitively try to get that back?
No, I'll win.
No, not that we're competing with each other, but that we're competing with the world. Like, we refuse.
Oh.
We refuse to get jaded.
Oh, I mean, I've also already won.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't see it in you. You're not the same person you were 4 years ago.
It's okay, you're just blind.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
You know you're not there. Be honest with yourself. You're attached to I know I can. So attached to it that you're not doing anything right now.
I promise I'll die happier than you. Yeah, okay. I win.
What?
I win.
No, but are we gonna do this?
I mean, I'm already doing it. I'm waiting on you, but you could just not do it.
No, I already decided.
Well, I'm already doing it.
Guys, I'm gonna be filled with so much hope and optimism, it'll blind you.
Well, I already am. So you're playing catch up.
Why are you fighting me?
I don't know. You said with you, I can't stop competing with you.
Yeah.
You're just fun to compete with.
Yeah, it is fun.
You're more fun to compete with than humanity is.
You are a worthy opponent.
Aw, babe.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
But you're not my enemy. You're my #1 ally.
We can be rivals. We don't have to be enemies. You know? Training partners. Ariel's really competitive, and it's one of the reasons why I love her so dearly.
Aww! It's one of the reasons I look to you at that.
The show's starting. You should pay attention. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, dude, I have no volume. Help.
No!
Help.
It's because it's... No.
Ah!
Are you okay, babe? Muffin? Good.
正解
Yay!
Let's go, Takopi!
何言ってるかわかんないよね
Blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
Is this the next day?
アリナちゃん何もしてこなかったっぴ
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
What happened with her mom?
仲直りの一歩かもしれないっぴ
Well, I don't know. I guess I would have assumed that that would make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention this last time, but I rewatched episode 1 and I realized I missed that I think they killed her dog. There's a scene where she says, as long as I have him, referring to her dog that was given to her by her dad, she said that she would be fine and she could handle anything. And the day that she's beat up, she's holding his collar,
wow.
and he's gone. Takopi goes to her house and the dog isn't there in the backyard.
Wow.
And then she...
Oh my god.
So I think they killed her dog.
Oh my god.
And I'm really scared that she's about to do that again, because right now they're on a walk together. Classic Japanese bullying, by the way.
Ah.
誰かと散歩するのって久しぶり
Aw. Wait,
昔はよく
This happened to my dad too, by the way.
what did?
My dad's brother used to torment him at home, and my dad only really had his dog to go to for emotional support. So he tied up the dog to a pole, and by the time that my dad found the dog, he was already, I think, starving and just thirsty, and he was like running around desperately to get out and had accidentally choked itself. I'm sorry, that was a really rough story to suddenly drop on you.
No, I just feel so bad for your dad. Like, I think he has the most traumatic life I've ever heard about.
Yeah, it was just relentless.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Let's keep
No.
keep watching, because I bring this
up.
up.
Horrible. Like.
Yeah, I bring this up so that you guys know that this kind of thing really does happen.
It's real.
In real
and
life.
I feel really ignorant because I really have never been exposed to this intensive bullying myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like before I met you and started talking to you, I really wouldn't even have thought that this was real, you know?
Yes.
Like, I could see myself having a harder time empathizing with this because it wouldn't have felt as real.
Yeah,
you know?
It's like, wow, this is so
Horrible.
cool. I can't...
Like, real people aren't this horrible.
Right. I think, though, if you do have that kind of life and you haven't been exposed to that, that's something to be grateful for.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
But I think it's always important to have empathy and that people are aware of situations like this so that people can get help. Because a lot of these people don't get help.
お父さんと一緒に行っててパパいるっぴかいるよ小さい頃に出てっちゃった
Left.
そういうのもあるっぴか
So he did just leave. That's what I thought originally, but it kind of sounded like he might have passed away.
私を星様に一生懸命お願いしたのお父さんとお母さんが離婚しませんようにってその時に思ったんだ魔法もないし
Wow.
神様だっていない
My
んだ
dad went through the same thing. He just prayed for help for so long. That's so true. That's awesome, Takopi. But my dad lost faith in God.
Hey, sorry, it's
Because
so
he
random.
never got help.
It's so random. I was like, that's crazy. Can the dog see Takopi right now? Like,
Oh!
That's interesting.
It doesn't...
Because it
was biting
him. In the
Yeah, true.
It's so random, but I was like...
I wonder if animals just have better... Because maybe he can't see it, but he can smell it. Yeah. Yup. Which is today. Okay, is this where something happens to the dog? Yup. Yup. Yeah. Oh my god, I swear my mom talks like this. It's crazy.
Oh.
I wonder if she gets it from her mom.
Jesus
Oh my god, Marina reminds me of my mom so much.
Oh, and do you think the dog attacks? Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. She uses it as an excuse. Oh my god.
That's actually so
I
smart.
know, but it's horrible. Oh my god.
Ah, God, this show is so relatable, man. The same thing happened to my dad's cat. Thank God for Takopi. Oh my God, this is my favorite time loop. Oh my God.
What the fuck, though?
Can we talk about how willing Marina is to get hurt, though? Oh.
Yeah.
It's so sad because it was just protecting her.
I know. It's so hard. Dude, I really want to be like, she's going through stuff at home, but it's rough because I'm like, dude, what a horrible fucking human being.
Yeah. I think it's okay to say that about someone. Like, you can say that about someone and still believe in them to change or still see where they're coming from and acknowledge that they're human. Like, you saying that they're horrible doesn't take away from her humanity or ability to change.
But,
man.
It's so interesting, Ariel, because I do think, and you talked about this last episode, about how most of the time punishment isn't the optimal teaching method.
Yeah.
But with bullies, sometimes you really do have to punish them.
Yes.
I really feel like she has to be punished. I'm like, how else do you fix this?
Yes.
There's no behavior to reward.
Yes, exactly.
You know, Ariel, we were talking about this earlier, but I really do feel like trauma is such a chain reaction from parent to child to child.
And larger scale,
I
too.
really, if we do, I really want to be good to our kids.
Yeah. I'm excited to have kids with you because I think you'd be such an amazing
I
dad.
know you would be literally the best mother on the planet. I love you too.
I was gonna say I was totally disassociating while watching this because my dad has had this exact experience. The dog that I was telling you about was the one that protected him from SA.
Wow.
So this dog that was always with him and always protecting him was the one that was killed. So I think in such a terrible way to just be tied up and not have any food or water and just getting so desperate that it ends up hurting itself.
I mean, Ariel, it's so rough. I wish this was real and that you could go back in time.
I would
Your
love...
dad really deserves it.
This is why if I see someone in need, I never want to be a bystander. Because hearing my dad's stories and just experiencing bullying myself, like, all I want for my dad and for the past me is to have someone help. So I just want to be that for other people. Yeah. Just like Takopi.
Yeah.
Guys, let's all be Takopi. The world would be a better place.
That makes so much sense because you need to have that. Because you can't go back in time.
Yeah, you can't. You can't go back in time. So you should have the courage now to help another person. And it really, with bullies like this, it doesn't take much. Because even if you can't stop the bully, if you are with that person and show them that someone cares about them, yeah, it can mean so much. Oh, what if she goes to her house?
Wow.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, I have 2 ideas, Ariel.
Chappie knows she's evil. Look at him.
I have 2.
Animals know.
I know. I can smell it.
It's actually, sometimes it's good having a dog just for protection.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I feel bad. I was rooting for the dog to bite her.
Oh, I feel that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I really do feel that.
I'm like, and this is probably obviously implying that she's stalking her.
Yes.
And just
this is her
her
plan. Yep.
But it's it would be interesting, and I don't think this is the direction the show is going.
Yeah.
But if it was like, oh, this is like a fixed point in time that you can't change, like the timeline is trying to get to this point because this is just how
it kind of
time
feels like a
happens.
video game, right? Like where something's inevitable.
Yeah, kind of.
It's a canon event.
Yeah, in some ways. I don't think that's what the show is doing, but it would just be interesting.
Can I tell you? So my friend's grandma has a story where she had this really big dog, and she's the sweetest, like she loves everyone. But once they were on a walk and she bit this guy, and she had never experienced that before because her dog was so gentle, and she felt really bad and apologized and made sure he was okay, but he was kind of quick to just like leave.
Right, of course.
She found out later that guy was a offender that was on the watch list.
Wow, that's so interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So
that really does feel like a protector.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
And they're training dogs to sniff out cancer.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be skeptical, but I'm like, that could have just been coincidental. Just because I'm like, I don't know how real that power is, you know? But I just don't know.
I see what you're saying. Do you believe in killing intent? That you can feel it?
Do I believe? I guess I don't know that you can. I don't really know anything about it.
Okay. I forget. You are very...
I'm not...
Very, had a nice life. You had a nice life.
Yeah.
I believe in killing intent, and I believe you can feel it.
Okay.
So it makes sense to me that an animal would be able to feel it too, especially because they're a lot more in tune with their instincts than humans are.
Okay.
And there's a lot more life and death situations that animals
have to be prepared for.
Yeah, so I think we've kind of lost that because we've created a world that's a lot more cushiony for humans.
Okay, I can see that.
And I just found it interesting that was the only person her dog has ever bitten. And it was out of nowhere. God, I actually love this show. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Good for Takopi to hear this. She's such a great actor too. Takopi could really be undercover and just spy.
I know.
Now's probably a bad time. Yes, communication. Ask. Now's not a good time.
I know.
Because this is like her dad abandoning her a second time. And wow, the imagery.
Wow.
Yes, include Chappie. Let's go, Takopi! I aspire to be as optimistic and hopeful as Takopi. Yes, there is always hope. I remember.
Wow, wow, I love that Takopi just feels like a light in the darkness for her.
Yes, that's what he is, literally. God, I love how they did that in the directing. Where are we? What happened?
静香、チャッピーはお父さんとこ行くことになったから。
Is that her
今度
mom?
犬はこの町には住めないんだって。
It might be, yeah.
Oh my god.
元はといえばあいつが勝手に置いていった犬なんだし。あと
She's so...
マリナちゃんは大した怪我じゃないらしいけど、母親は相当キレてるってキララ坂さんが。あの人の手前一応謝りに行くから。
Whoa, 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 what?
Wait, can I see?
Nothing, just that she's gonna go apologize to the mom.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because that's the mom that...
Oh, I see. Well, I see, wow.
You know, like...
It could cause
just-
some crazy drama. Adam, do you notice the way she's talking to her?
Like, she's not even there or alive.
Yeah.
It's like she's talking to herself through her.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's incredibly distant, unemotional, careless, unempathetic.
I really feel like she doesn't even see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shizuka has no parents.
I know. I mean, this makes sense.
She has no
to
one
me.
except her dog.
Like, I feel like it would probably not be as bad for her if her mom was actually...
I mean, I thought in the first episode that maybe her mom was just struggling financially so much and she was constantly working as an escort that
So
she was just busy and
right.
like didn't have time for her daughter.
But she wasn't ignoring her. It was just like situationally
Yeah.
she couldn't spend time with her.
And I wonder where this comes from. I wonder if this wasn't a planned pregnancy and she didn't want Shizuka, wasn't ready for her. So that's part of her treatment towards her. Or if Shizuka reminds her too much of her ex and she has problems with her ex. So maybe she doesn't even like Shizuka for those reasons.
Or I'm like, it could just be like some people are just like this and they don't have empathy for their child.
This is true.
It's like not for any reason. They just never learned that this person deserved empathy. It's really rough though. It feels so much more sad to me, and maybe it shouldn't be, but I just feel so much sad when a mother has so little empathy for her child.
Even more so than the dad?
Yeah, just because I don't know.
It's my lived experience, so Dude, I actually... This is such a me petty thing, but I would hate so much whenever people say a mother always loves her child.
I know that's not
or
true.
Idolizing mothers as the caretaker and disregarding fathers. Because my experience was a loving dad and a cruel mother. And I really felt like my dad saw me as a person and really loved me, while my mom saw me as an accessory. So it would always upset me so much because I felt like it was really disrespectful to fathers and just ignorant. And I hate in general when people underestimate a woman's ability to be cruel. They're like, oh, she's a girl, like I'm gonna be extra nice to her. I'm gonna assume that she has my best interest at heart. And it's like, I get that. There is that pattern. I've noticed my girlfriends tend to be kinder, more loving, thoughtful. And my guy friends are usually more chill and fun and casual. So there's a lot more like affection and intimacy with girls. So I get where that pattern comes from.
Right.
But I always think people are people and you shouldn't only be afraid of one gender or one kind of person. Yeah. Because anyone can be cruel and anyone can be evil.
That's an amazing point.
And I just feel like it's so rude to people like my dad. Like, I just think it's so messed up to the men out there who are just so amazing and kind.
I just instinctively kind of felt more sad at the idea because of how much a woman has to go through during pregnancy for this to mean so little to you. I just think it felt so sad.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of hatred or neglect towards children can be from what they go through.
Oh.
Because especially if they didn't want a child or weren't prepared for it or felt forced into it.
It can feel like a burden.
It can not only feel like a burden, but turn into hatred. Because this is when I think a child conceptually can go from a blessing to a parasite or a curse. Because you go through so much, so you can really start hating, almost like a disease.
Yeah.
And then when you see them growing up, like, it doesn't end at pregnancy. You have to care for them, feed them, see them every day. They're a part of your life.
I do really think it can be super detrimental, and I'm just assuming with all of this, when it is unplanned, because it's like doing something against your will. Like for me, even if it's something that I might want to do, being forced to do something and not having the option kind of changes my relationship with whatever I'm doing. And in the same way, wanting to have a child, kind of, I could see putting you in a better headspace for like, okay, yes, I'm doing what I want to do and what I plan to do.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. So that's why I'm suspicious that she might not have wanted Shizuka. And I don't know how long she's been an escort, but that kind of job is pretty prone to having unwanted or unplanned pregnancies. So notice that she says nothing about how she's beat up either.
I know.
The music, dude, the contrast is insane.
Oh my god, I love Takopi, Arium.
Me too. Oh my god. Can we just acknowledge Chappy is a hero?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I see. Oh my god, wait. I'm so sorry. I just want to say, I'm scared about where this is going because Takopi is not resetting. So he's trying to figure out what to do to get Chappy back. But Shizuka might already be in the headspace of doing what she did in the first episode.
Right, totally.
So I'm nervous.
Yeah, I feel that.
I wish she could live with her dad. But maybe he doesn't want her. Oh, they're blaming her. Insanity. Takopi, I hope you pick up on this. I swear to God, she talks like my mom. Watching Marina is like,
this is
almost triggering for me because she's so real. Wow. Yes, guys, it's that easy. Literally. Oh my god. Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying he should say or do in the last episode. Because imagine if he called her out for what she was doing in class. Because she stopped just because he said something normal and ignored the situation. Now imagine if he called her out directly. It would be so much better. And this was in private. Like if he called her out in front of the class, it would be so good. This kind of thing is so powerful, guys. Do not underestimate. He's so sweet. What a good boy.
I know, dude.
Guys, these children piss me off. I'm sorry. She's gonna beat her up now, right? Because we saw her beat up on day 7. Lost her dog and then was beat up.
This is really like a trial in... I mean, this is really personal. This is really a trial in like not being like, I hope these people die.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's so rough because
is so personal, and I wouldn't ask anyone to do that, but I just...
There's a story I heard about in Korea where these children, I think they were in middle school, would do a lot of crime because basically you're not really punished much if you're a child in Korea. This is what I hear. Please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But these kids, they stole a car because apparently in Korea, just like in Japan, people tend to leave their doors open because it's such a safe country that you're not really worried about people coming in and stealing.
Right.
So people would just leave the doors of their cars unlocked. So these kids stole this guy's car, and they don't know how to drive. They're in middle school. And they ran a red light, and they hit a pizza delivery man and killed him. And they made videos on social media bragging about it or talking about how fun it was and just sharing their experience. And there's even video of them, I believe, showing no remorse. Sometimes I believe some of their parents would even defend them. Yeah, and they just got no punishment for killing a person. Meanwhile, by the way, not that it matters. It doesn't matter what the victim's story was, but I think it just makes it more tragic that this was a poor man who, I believe, had a single mom. Either his dad passed away or left, and he was doing really well at school, and I think just got into an incredible university and was doing this pizza delivery job to help his mom save up money. So he was just a really good kid trying his best for his mom, and he's lost his life to a bunch of dumb kids that have no regrets over killing a person. And I really think this is such a good example of punishment needing to be necessary, because I guess I don't know what these kids' home life is like, but their parents love them enough to defend them, so they're at least not neglectful. And I don't know what else would bring them to their senses other than understanding that you can't get away with things like this and laugh it off, and because from their perspective, they just killed someone and the world bended over to make it okay.
I get that. I definitely think, though, for situations like this, I can kind of naturally or automatically feel like, I don't know if like mindless hatred is the right way of phrasing it, but it won't be constructive. It'll just be like, man, I hope these people die or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's really automatic, and I don't feel like it's helpful. And I know, I know empathy isn't always the priority for situations like this, but I like keeping in mind people's humanity. But I wonder about this, because I wonder if I just have a bad relationship with anger, you know? And I wonder if it stems from that as opposed to, like, trying to think of what would be the best situation for something like this.
What do you mean? Like you're trying to suppress anger rather than trying to figure out what's wrong?
Yeah, like, I want to be empathetic towards people who do bad things all the time, but I wonder if part of this comes from me just being uncomfortable with me being angry.
I see what you're saying. Like, you don't feel comfortable being angry, so you end up wanting to sympathize with them, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know for sure.
I wonder if what it is that you've never experienced this. Like, if anything, you've experienced the other side with one of your friends, but you've never been a victim like this or seen a victim like this that was a good friend and seen the perpetrators. Because can I tell you, from my experience, I befriended my bullies and I protected my friends from bullies. So these were real people in front of me, and I treated them not how I treat them. Because when I watch a show like this, I do sometimes have the feeling of, I wish I could have divine punishments.
Right.
Or, not like, I guess kill them is a feeling that I have, but more like divine punishment. Because that's what I feel like they deserve, because they're so gleefully evil. But when that kind of person is in front of me, my experience was that I talked to them. You can't do this. This isn't okay. So I wonder if you'd feel different. Can I ask you, what would you do if this was happening in front of you? Because I remember just feeling such, maybe this is too conceited, but like righteous anger. Mm-hmm. Like I would feel angry, but I never felt like, because usually when I feel angry, I think, especially if it's irrational, I'm like, I should calm down and be more sympathetic and try to understand the other person. But in these situations, I don't feel like, I should calm down. No, I feel like this anger I'm feeling right now is completely justified and righteous. Mm-hmm. And it's these people that should stop whatever they're doing because it's evil. Because that's the thing is that, man, it makes me so upset. I'm not blaming you. Mm-hmm. But it's so crazy to me that people, like, don't know what to do in this situation. And I get it. Like, if you haven't experienced it, then you wouldn't know. But, like, if I see something like this, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. And maybe not the details, but I know I'm not gonna let it happen. Like, this kind of thing cannot happen in front of me without me intervening. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy to me that people would even hesitate. Like, what would I do in this situation? Like, that's so crazy. But I do understand.
Why is that crazy?
Because to me, it's kind of like if you grew up with 2 + 2 is 4, and you meet an adult, and they're like, I don't know what... I went to public school, and I don't know what 2 + 2 is. It's like, what? Really?
Yeah, I know this is really bad. And I wonder if this is like kind of acting like a spectator in my own life, like not really relating my will to do something and it happening in front of me. Mm-hmm. But I think the biggest thing is that I know what I should do in this situation. Mm-hmm. And I know this is really bad, but I just don't know if I have the courage to stand up to someone in any given situation.
I know. And I think that's the beauty of anger.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I can't predict my own ability very well just because I have no context for being in this situation.
Yeah. No, I understand and I don't blame you. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying this is why I think anger helps me so much, because I was a really shy, insecure kid who was also brutally bullied. Mm-hmm. So what gave me the courage in those moments was pure anger.
I see.
Of the injustice in front of me, because I think without that, I might have hesitated. And I remember when this guy made fun of my friend in front of the class. Mm-hmm. I do remember it took me a while. I was sitting in my seat as it was happening, and I didn't speak up right away because I was really scared because it was in front of everyone. It was in front of the teacher, in front of the students. But the anger was like bubbling up inside me, and that overtook my fear. So I went up to him and called him out in front of the whole class. And I remember I was shaking when I did it.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that part of the story.
I was shaking, and I think I was near tears maybe even. Yeah, I told him off in front of the class, and I called him out. And he turned bright red, and everyone seemed to be on my side, and I went to my friend afterwards. And I remember I was still shaking for so long, and I had to like steady my breathing. But I was really proud of myself after that. And it worked out, and it really helped. So I was like, yes, this is the right thing to do.
I definitely could see it then being just me having a bad relationship with anger as an emotion.
Because, and I want to tell our viewers this too, that all emotions are beautiful and necessary, and we have them for a reason. And anger is one of those that is demonized, and rightfully so, because it can be destructive and it can be used for evil. But anger is the antithesis of fear. Fear is the emotion of running away, of hiding, of protecting yourself. And anger is the emotion of action, of protecting yourself or protecting others, of standing up. That's what anger is. And that's why protesters or people who are trying to fight for a cause, they can come off so angry. Yeah. And that's because that's what's fueling them. The reason they have the courage, because we've all felt it. Like, we've all been afraid of talking in front of a group of people or standing up for ourselves or even others. We've all felt that. But these people can overcome that with the beauty of anger.
Yeah,
just righteous anger.
And I remember hearing this one guy just talking online about, he said he had really been able to use anger throughout his life as like something he channels for motivation. And I just remember hearing that and being like, wow, that's really interesting. I don't relate to that. I feel like that's a missing power source, you know?
No, don't you do that? Wait, for competitiveness.
I mean, maybe.
Wait,
I
don't
guess...
you told me you like when people don't believe in you because it makes you angry and then it makes you work harder, no?
I guess. Maybe that is anger.
You tell me that it pisses you off or that it makes you angry. Like, that's the language you use.
Actually, you might be right, yeah.
You're like, I can't believe this person said that.
You're right.
I'm gonna beat them in this thing.
Maybe the difference in the feeling that I'm feeling is that I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's why it doesn't resonate with it the same way.
Yeah.
As anger towards these people. I feel like, yeah, it could be just that I know that in my mind is a valid form of anger. Also because it is like justice. I'm like, I can't believe you said that about me. Like, I'll show you.
Yeah,
you know?
but you don't think you could feel that for another person? If someone calls your friend, like, fat? If someone, like, went up to your friend and was like, you're fat and ugly and blah, blah, blah. You don't have this feeling of, like, I can't believe this person just said this to my friend. They're beautiful.
See, I don't know if the thing that motivates me to help is anger. I would be like, why'd you do that? Like, that's obviously such a rude thing to say, you know? But it doesn't feel like that's being channeled through anger. I think one of the big reasons is I feel like people look at angry people as more irrational. So I feel like if I want to get through to people...
You should do it in a calm way.
Right. Because people aren't going to want to listen to you if you're, like...
Oh, I feel that, mean? Yeah. Like when I spoke to that guy and called him out in front of the class, I did come off calm. Mm-hmm. And that is what I said. I was like, why would you do that? Mm-hmm. That's so messed up of you to say these terrible things about her. And that really got through to him and he never did it again. Yeah. But it's rough because the other guy, this was a different bully, he dumped food on my friend's head. And this might have been on me. I saw red. Yeah. Like, I just chased after him and started beating him up because I could not believe that he just did that to her and in front of me. Like, I couldn't believe that this was reality. Yeah, he never did it again. He never even got near her. I was like, I pinned him down and had my fist to his face and was like, if you ever come near her ever again. I don't think I even finished my sentence. He was like, he yielded.
Yeah. That story makes me love you.
Thank you. I love you too. Yeah, I don't know. It really depends on the situation. When anger is effective. Because I think anger can be effective. It's not always irrational.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Like, if he dumped that... I don't know. I could be wrong. What do you think? If that guy dumped food on her head and I just walked up to him calmly and was like, hey, man, why'd you do that? That's messed up. He was also laughing while he did it. So I really felt like talking to him might not have been the...
I don't know. And this also kind of implies that there's only one way to go about a given situation. Like...
I just thought that's what you were implying, was that anger is irrational and the best way to convince people is through...
No. Just that I think I instinctively have an aversion to being angry in front of people because I have fear that they'll think me doing that is irrational and then, like, they won't listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think partially it might be because I was such an emotional child growing up.
Oh,
and I feel
like yeah.
I especially got made fun of for being so angry.
I feel that. I feel that. Because I used to be pretty violent as a kid, too. Mm-hmm. Like, I would fight back against my bullies. I remember Once I used violence in a way that I'm not proud of, and I hit someone that I actually cared about. And I remember hearing people whispering, like, what's wrong with her? Does she have anger issues? And I really did so much self-reflecting after that, and was like, yeah, that was really horrible of me to do. And I think that was the last time. But yeah, I would get angry in the wrong ways too sometimes, especially as a kid. Like, it wasn't always justified. I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, that's something I noticed, was that anger isn't always effective against people you want to change. So I would usually come to that person from a place of understanding, like, oh, I understand where you're coming from, but here's my perspective and why I think it's wrong. And that usually has a lot of success. And usually my anger would be more towards my friends, not directed at them, but I would tell them, like, hey, don't you think it's messed up that this happens? And I would be more willing to show my anger towards something to my friends, because I'm trusting that they'll understand where this anger is coming from, and that maybe even it could be inspirational.
Okay,
like,
I get that. Yeah,
this isn't something I want to elicit anger in my friends about this topic that I believe in, because I don't want them to be an emotionless bystander, because I feel like being emotionless is the easiest way to become a spectator.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's
easy.
Anger
is the motivating emotion.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's easy to be a spectator and just think, oh, well, this is messed up. The world sucks. There's a lot of bad stuff that happens. This is another thing. And it's like, no, I want you to really, truly think about this thing right in front of you. This isn't on TV. This is right in front of you. And you can't just watch it like you're watching TV.
I wonder if, like, an exposure to negative situations just online and, like, through news and stuff has kind of desensitized people to, like, recognizing how heinous something is.
I think so. I definitely think so, but I can't help but think about the children in my elementary school who never helped me, because back then we couldn't really, some of us didn't even have TVs, like, we couldn't afford it.
Right.
It's not like nowadays where, like, we have so much information in the palm of our hand, and people still didn't do anything. I don't fully blame being desensitized to this. I think it does show that people can be desensitized. I think more than anything, though, because I don't know if we can stop that. Like, bad stuff is always going to happen in the world, and now we're just more informed. And that could really, truly be a good thing, the fact that there's so much information out there. I think more than anything, people should try to not be jaded or to be desensitized, to really think about this. Like, what if this was your daughter? Like, what if this was your sister? What if this was your friend? Are you really just going to stand there? And if you are, like, is that the kind of person you want to be? Yeah. The kind of person that just stands there while your friend is getting hurt? Is that the kind of friend you want to be? Is that the kind of friend you want to have? Wouldn't you want someone to help you if you were in that situation? Like, this isn't okay. And what is that going to teach people? That the world is messed up and everything's hopeless. Yeah, but it's not.
I think in the same way, though, even, like, someone seeing, like, what you did when you talked to that one guy to defend your friend.
Yeah.
In the same way, where just being a spectator kind of teaches people that that's just what you do. I think you doing that, even having one example, could really inspire people.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why it's really important. It's really important, I think, for people to be kind and to be brave. Because just one person doing that is so powerful. So imagine if we all did it. We'd be so powerful. We're so powerful as human beings. Hi.
Hi.
People underestimate their power, in my opinion. I really believe in each individual to do so much. Like, we were talking about the lead guy. You joked that when they say one man can't make a difference.
Yeah.
No, it's true. If one person can make a difference in evil of that magnitude and scale, someone can with good too. Adam.
Yes.
This anger you feel towards these people, whose side do you want to be? Because Shizuka has no one. These bullies, they have each other. You can show them kindness later, okay? You can reason with them later. But it's okay to be angry at them for Shizuka's sake. Like, do you really want to side with the bully right now?
No, I just wanted to side with everyone.
I know. That's Takopi's idea, and it's really beautiful, and I think we should acknowledge the humanity in everyone. And you can. But who's your priority? Because if you don't have a priority, you're just gonna stand there and do nothing. Because you're like, oh, Shizuka's in trouble, but oh, these people are human too. So you're just gonna stand there. But the answer is obvious. Who needs help right now? Shizuka! She's the one who needs help. These bullies don't need help. Not yet. Not yet. You can help them later.
This speech made me love you so. I hope you inspire hope in the hearts of all our viewers, and through the power of the internet, stop 100 cases of bullying.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you. Okay, you want to watch Takopi make the lives of people better?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're about to watch Shizuka get beat up, though.
Yeah.
Shizuka-chan, 全然元気にならないっぴ.
Yep. She lost the one thing that makes her happy and gives her hope.
寄生虫、無視してんじゃねえよ、クソ女.
No, Takopi ran away.
静香ちゃんの可愛いチャッピーのお話でもしようよ。
Wow, I can't believe. Wow. Wow.
Oh, Takopi, you poor innocent boy.
いや、違うっぴね。これはチャンスかもしれないっぴ。今度こそ二人が仲直りできるかも。
Ah!
だったらもう僕も逃げないっぴ。
Guys, Takopi is so precious and so positive, but this is an example of, I guess, expecting the best in people and that making you unable to protect someone who really needs help.
Oh, wow.
The way she plays victim.
またその話かよ。マリちゃんだって。俺は外で汗水垂らした。マリちゃん。
She did hit her.
わかるよね。ママの味方だよね。
Wow.
It's really sad because I don't even know if Shizuka's mom cares about her. Like, doing this for her mom's sake doesn't even do anything.
犬死んだけど、どう?
How does she know this?
死んでない。
You think she's just saying that?
死んだ。いつ帰ってきても大丈夫だもん。
Oh no, she's gonna take the collar and...
死んだに決まってんじゃん。バーカ。お前にはパパもいない。優しいママもいない。友達もいない。誰も心配してくれない。唯一同類のドブ犬も死んだ。
dude. It's crazy hearing all this stuff said to someone because this is the kind of thing I grew up hearing.
お前も死んでよ。怖すぎだピ。怖すぎて一歩も。お前の生活費どこから出てると思う？うちのパパの財布だよ。全部お前の母親が男から吸い上げた金でできてる。マリナのパパが頑張って稼いだお金から。
Stuff she's heard from her mom. This is how her mom sees.
パパはママにまた指輪を買ってあげるはずなのに、見ず知らずの商売女なんかじゃなくて。
I understand. But God, this is so sad because Marina doesn't realize that Shizuka's in the same position. Like, she lost her dad too. They're actually in the same boat. I do not want to see that. Oh my God.
You're right, Ariel. You're right.
What's up?
That's Ariel, everything that you just said is what Takopi is... I'm sorry, Ariel.
It's okay, dude.
It's what Takopi is experiencing firsthand. He's like, I can't afford to just be a spectator here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. You can't. You're
very knowledgeable about that.
Thank you. I have a lot of experience with bullying and abuse. Oh. What if she takes the camera and breaks it? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Ariel.
Wait, did Takopi just hit her?
Yes, yes!
Wait, I didn't know he hit her. How did this happen?
He fucking jumped and hit her! What? What do you mean?
I didn't think he was that strong. I just didn't think... He just looked so squishy. I didn't realize. I've heard tentacle powers are overpowered. So... Oh no! Wait, this is horrible. Like, I genuinely don't care that this happened to Marina. Like, I genuinely don't care. I'm sorry.
Dang.
I can find it in my heart later to care. The main reason I don't care is because Takopi, unless the camera's broken...
He's a time traveler. I understand that.
Yeah, if this wasn't a time travel thing and he just killed her, I'd be like, oh no, that's actually terrible. But I don't care because he has time travel. My main thing is this is... Like, none of this is going to stay with either of them. It's time travel.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to stay with Takopi. And I'm afraid that this is really going to mess Takopi up. Like, he already has so much guilt over just being in Shizuka's place and getting beat up by Marina. And he has so much guilt over giving the item to Shizuka in the first episode. Like, I just think this is going to be so bad for Takopi's mental health.
Ariel, I don't know.
Because obviously no one wanted this to happen and they're gonna go back.
I don't know about you saying, like, you don't feel bad for Marina in this moment. Like, I understand that there's time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. It could just be a difference in perspective towards what you think a person deserves.
I don't think she deserves this.
Well, I mean, I think if that's your mentality,
mm-hmm.
I think you could think that about everything Shizuka goes through. Like, it doesn't matter equally because there's time travel, so none of it is going to stick with her. But I think that a bad thing did just happen to Marina.
Okay.
I guess you don't have to feel bad, but... And I don't know, because I still want to think more about this, but I know this will stick with Takopi. And I'm like, is that even a bad thing? For killing someone to be traumatic, it's probably a bad thing, right? Like, the trauma that you experience is probably past the point of teaching you something. I don't think it's necessary to understand that you did something wrong.
It's not necessary to understand that you did something wrong?
Yeah, trauma?
Oh, like trauma isn't... No, trauma is not necessary to understand that you did something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think... Because Takopi already has so much trauma and guilt.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just gonna affect him even more. And it's really... I just feel really bad. Because it was an accident. And he was just trying to protect someone. And he's gonna go back and undo it. And try to help them become friends. At least based on the opening. And just what he said before. Like, he's still trying to help them become friends. I just hope he doesn't have too much... self-hatred after this.
Yeah.
Because I understand if Takopi feels guilty. I would just hope he doesn't hate himself. Because it was an accident.
Totally.
It's like self-defense. You were just trying to protect someone.
Yes. That I do feel bad for him about. Ariel, this show is it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. I will say, I don't know if I should even say this. I know you were really shocked that I didn't feel bad for her, but I don't think I'm a bad person and I don't feel bad that I don't feel bad for her.
I don't either. And I don't think I should try to, like, imply that you should feel bad for her. Like, I don't believe in the death penalty,
mm-hmm.
but some people do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't judge them for believing in that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's really just a unique perspective of what someone deserves. Not that you said she deserves this, but Yeah, I think you're fine. It was kind of jarring to me at first because I was like, oh wow, she doesn't feel bad for this person dying. But I think that was like kind of a non-precise way of thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I really do think I'd feel differently if this wasn't a time travel show.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dang, that is really unfortunate, because I do see a way where she could have changed.
Yeah. Can you imagine if the camera's broken though?
Then I would be devastated. This would be so bad.
Can we?
Yeah. I'm actually so scared. Just please let the camera not be broken. Please. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, no! This is a nightmare. Oh my god. This is actually a nightmare. This is actually a nightmare. Oh my god. Thank you. Yeah. Literally. That's so good! I freaking love this song. Yep. Literally.
No, I mean,
This is so effed up.
Is probably gonna get blamed for it, right?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
More than any gadget. This has made her more happy. Please tell me Choppy's alive and she was lying. Jesus. This gave her hope in life. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna teach Takopi the wrong lessons. She's never smiled so much. She's literally crying tears of happiness.
Ah.
She has hope in life now. This show is actually amazing. I did not expect that.
I agree. I agree. I love that it just did that. That's Ah! Oh my god!
That did not just happen!
That's the sin.
That's the sin.
Right?
That opening gaslit me so hard. That was just Takopi's imagination.
Oh my fucking god!
That was just Takopi's imagination.
Oh my god! That actually is an amazing gaslight. Ah.
Adam, I wanna pick your brain so hard. And you guys, tell me right now, how does that make you feel? How does it make you feel that Marina's dead?
I feel horrible.
How do you feel about Shizuka being happy about it?
I instinctively am like, I don't think a person's life should be prioritized over another person's happiness. But I don't know, like, is one life more valuable than another's?
Can I ask you? Shizuka was gonna Shizuka was gonna unalive herself. Shizuka was gonna unalive herself, and it was because of Marina.
Yeah, that's true, but this doesn't feel like solving a problem. You know? Like, it's the same thing.
Is it not solving a problem?
No, it's equally as tragic. They're... like, if you kill a killer, you're a killer. It's the one worst killer in the world.
But didn't we just say that that's stupid?
Yeah, we did, but Ariel, like...
Yeah. This makes me want to watch more, because I'm like, where the hell is this show?
I know! I know!
There's no way Marina's dead! There's no way.
God, I don't know, Ariel. Like, I'm like, Marina didn't deserve to die, and neither did Shizuka.
Shizuka? I agree. Neither of them deserve to die. But can I say, I don't know, and I could be wrong, okay? I don't know if Marina's mom specifically told her to do this. And if she did, I think 100% of the blame is on the mom. But I don't think the mom told her to do this specifically. And if that's the case, I just want to point out, this doesn't mean anyone deserves to die. I don't think either of these girls deserve to die. But both deaths are Marina's fault. Both of them. The only reason Marina died is because she was tormenting an innocent person and was physically assaulting her. And Takopi was protecting his friend out of self-defense. I guess not self-defense, but protecting a friend and didn't mean to hurt her. Shizuka dying was because Marina specifically chose to get rid of her dog and then torment her about how her dog is dead and then beat her up. And it brought her to the brink where she ended up unaliving herself. Both of these deaths are due directly to Marina's actions. I blame Marina more than Takopi.
I mean, that's fine, but...
That's all I'm saying. It is tragic.
I can feel how happy you are, Ariel.
Happy? I'm not. I was really excited to see them become friends because they're in the same position. Shizuka is really sad because her dad left and her parents divorced and she can't see her dad anymore. And Marina is going through that heartbreak as well because her dad is in the midst of leaving their family. Because he is in a relationship, he's cheating on his wife and is in a relationship with Shizuka's mom. But the way that these two characters went about their suffering is different. And Marina's was really destructive. And it was so destructive that it led to her own demise.
Yeah.
It's rough because it's just a domino effect. Like, I wouldn't even 100% blame her mom. Her mom doesn't seem like the best parent. Because she was physically abusive. She was in so much pain and using her daughter. So that was terrible. But then it's easy to see where her mom's coming from because she was in so much pain because her husband was cheating on her. But, we don't know the dad's situation. Maybe he's truly in love and he never had a good relationship with Marina's mom. So it's hard to blame him either without knowing the full picture. But everyone did something wrong. The dad shouldn't have cheated. The mom shouldn't have used her daughter and physically abused her. Marina shouldn't have taken out all of her hatred and anger and sadness at the situation and at Shizuka and tormented her. I don't know enough about Shizuka, but it feels like she was just a victim in the situation and never did anything wrong.
Yeah, she was. I'm sorry. I really don't know how to feel about it. I mean, I have nothing besides thinking this entire story is so tragic. And it's still tragic even now that Marina
is gone.
Yeah.
It's actually so sad. It's like, no. Oh my god, it's actually terrible. It's actually so bad. It's so bad that the camera's broken. Because, see, I was excited in the first episode because I was like, yes, I befriended my bullies too. And I was able to help some bullies who were tormenting my friend. I got them to stop and I didn't see them bullying anyone else. So I was ready for this Marina character development arc.
Ariel, okay, I'm gonna tone down my emotions for a sec. Or my sadness or confusion or whatever.
Yes.
Because aside from all the, moral questioning that the show is putting in me, god damn, I fucking love the direction that it went in.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
This is insane! This show is actually
Ariel,
so good. It's actually mind-blowing.
A time travel loop in the first episode and
threw it out the window
in the end.
Yeah.
And now the overly positive character has killed someone.
Yeah.
And the depressed girl is happy about it.
Yeah.
I
love anime! way!
Truly, yes, genuinely. This is such a unique story that's being told.
I love my people.
Such a fucking unique story.
I agree. I swear. I love my people. I love Japan. They just make the craziest stories. They just don't hold anything back. They aren't held back by morals or what is okay.
Yes.
It's just so much more real.
It's really incredible. Yeah.
Can you imagine in a Western show they'd be like, but we can't do, like, she's happy that someone died.
Can I tell you my I don't want to say, like, I hope this is where the show goes, but can I tell you, like, just a thought that popped into my head?
Yeah.
This is after Marina died and before Shizuka smiled.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, what if Takopi fails and she's never happy and the show ends without... Because I just... At one point, I was like, you know, this is all rough, but I know there's going to be a happy ending.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well... I mean, do I know that? I've been instilled with, like, happy ending essence from watching so many shows.
Yeah.
I think it would be hardcore if the show ended on a sad note. Yeah. You know? I feel like not enough shows have the guts to end in tragedy. And I really...
You should... There's a manga I think you should read.
I'm sure...
There are plenty of manga.
I'm sure plenty exist. Yeah. And I'm not saying, like, I hope it ends in tragedy. I would just like that as a unique story that was told. Yeah.
I just want you to know what you want is abundant in manga.
I was thinking you could probably give me countless
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I read so much depressing stuff and I was, like, really emotionally repressed because of toxic masculinity instilled in me by my mom. So I, like, secretly just loved crying. I would just, like, cry in my room. And
can I ask you, did you see a lot of stuff that had, like, a really tragic vibe that ended really badly, that had this similar atmosphere towards
There's
this show?
one called Goodnight Pun Pun that is exactly this vibe.
Oh, okay. I'm excited. I am especially excited because I really don't feel like I have the right to try to predict where the show is going.
The right?
Yeah, like, it seems kind of disrespectful to say that, oh, this show is likely going to go here.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I don't know if disrespectful is the right word. I just wouldn't want to try to do that.
Yeah. Can I tell you something my dad told me since I was little?
Yeah.
So, my dad's brother did a lot of horrible things. Mm-hmm. And I grew up with my dad telling me, and you guys might think my dad is horrible for this, but I love my dad and I'm so happy he was honest with me and was willing to talk to me about even difficult things that you shouldn't tell a child. Mm-hmm. And there was still stuff he didn't tell me. Like, he didn't tell me about X-rated stuff. He didn't curse around me. But he never shied away from real topics. And one thing he told me was that he regretted not killing his brother. That he thought about it once when he was a kid and he had the opportunity and he didn't do it. And by the way, trust me, my dad's tried to reason with him before, but that never worked. And apparently his brother also had a silver tongue, so he could just snake his way around anything.
Like Marina.
Like Marina, yeah. Like, he was just such an incredible liar and could get people on his side. And my dad said the reason he regretted it was because he went on to murder someone. He went on to fully SA multiple times my brother's sister. He went on, my dad didn't find out about this until way later, by the way.
You mean your dad's sister?
What did I say?
Your brother's sister?
Oh, yeah, sorry, my dad's sister, yeah. My dad didn't find out about what happened with his sister until, honestly, kind of recently.
Wow.
And he also gloated about cheating on his wife and had a full suitcase of pictures of women who he slept with. Wow. And he showed this to his wife at the time, and really messed her up mentally. And my dad was good friends with her because he was really sadistic and liked torturing people psychologically. So my dad was really good friends with her and was there for her and comforted her when his brother did all these things, when it all came out. And that was something I heard growing up, was that he regretted not killing him because he went on to do some of the worst things that you could possibly do. Like, if there was a list of the worst things you could do, he's done torture, SA, and murder. And my dad felt like he could have prevented it all if he just did that. I personally am glad my dad didn't do that. Another thing my dad said was like, and I was a kid, so they wouldn't have put me into jail. Because my dad was really young when he thought about it.
Yeah.
But I personally am glad my dad didn't do that. But even as a kid, I was glad he didn't do it, but I understood where he was coming from. So even though I don't agree with Shizuka feeling happy that Marina died, I understand where she's coming from. And I don't blame her as a victim. Was that an okay story to share?
No, that story was okay. It just makes me think about... The thing that I'm thinking about is relating Marina to that role of her potentially causing so much more harm in the future. But you can't know that.
You can't predict
that.
God,
I don't know, Ariel. I feel so bad at even... Like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to handle anything if I was put in a situation where I had to make a choice like this. I feel like I would just falter and fold and be like, I don't know. I don't want to do that to anyone.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier being a third party, because then you could set that person aside and try to teach them, punish them if necessary, but mostly try to teach them. Because if I was a teacher or an adult in this situation, I would go to Marina and talk to her, find out what was going on, find out it was her parents, go to her parents, tell them that what they're doing is affecting their child and that they have to settle this quickly and discreetly and to not involve their child. Like, I would just want to talk to people.
Dude, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not very verbal. I just really don't know what to think about the show.
Yeah, man.
You're so good at talking about, like, the actual morality of what we're seeing on screen. I feel like the only thing that I am focusing on is how it makes me feel and how I enjoy the novelty of something like this so much.
Yeah, no.
Because I really think it's beautiful that it's telling such a unique story.
Yes, truly.
I love having you here, though, because it's nice, like, that you'll bring it back to the real world and talk about, like, what you think this means and how it shows that you should act in real life in a situation like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think more than anything, all of this death and tragedy could have been easily avoided if someone stood up for Shizuka. A teacher, a friend, anyone. So I think truly it's the adults' fault. It's the adults in this situation. It's their homeroom teacher. It's their parents. Like, I think even more than Takopi, they're the reason that Marina's dead. Because I don't know what these people expect. When you see someone getting tormented and bullied so brutally that she has bruises, she's constantly losing her stuff, she has writing all over her desk, her backpack. Like, what did they expect was gonna happen? They were just like, if I don't get involved, something will happen naturally by itself that doesn't involve me, and I'll never... It's not my problem.
Yeah, man.
It's not my problem is how people die.
Ariel, I really love this show.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I was, like, engrossed. I was lost in the sauce.
It's okay. The sauce is delicious.
This sauce is the most delicious sauce I've ever had. I can see why people are like, anime of the year. The concept is insane. The themes are incredible. It just leaves us so, like, this video is almost 2 hours long because it just left us with so much to say. Yeah. Adam is emotionally in shambles. Is it okay that
I am a little bit.
You were very clearly emotionally in shambles.
I'm conceptually in shambles. I'm like, how do I live my life?
I wonder, it's so crazy. I'm imagining people who haven't experienced bullying or human cruelty to this level.
Dude, I want to watch more reaction videos to this.
Why?
Just because I'm so curious how different people who have experienced stuff like this, or specifically haven't, react to seeing this.
Yeah, like, you know? I wonder how detached or just like generally this feeling of, oh, this is messed up.
And I wonder whose sides people take commonly. Like, obviously no one takes Marina's side, but I just wonder how much sympathy people have for her party in general.
Yes.
And I wonder how happy or sad people are when she gets hit with the camera. I'm just so curious.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I wonder if this is really like mind-bending and confusing and morally, I guess, just uncomfortable because you haven't experienced things like this.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm just like, wow, this show is so real.
Yeah.
It has a cute little alien from Happy Planet, and it's one of the most real shows I've ever watched. You sounded like SpongeBob. Do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
So, yes, this show is confusing. I don't know what to think.
That's awesome.
Guys, I'm sorry if I'm not very rational right now.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me say that again while... Huh?
Is this our longest recording?
Yeah,
yet?
This is like 2 hours long.
I think so.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you really should subscribe because this is our longest video ever. If you want our early reactions, they're uncut on Patreon. We're also watching Free Run there exclusively. If that interests you, consider supporting us on Patreon. It would mean the world to us. Thank you so much. We love you. Sorry if this conversation got uncomfortable or weird. These are heavy, heavy topics. Bye guys, we're gonna watch another one.